The United Nations Human Settlements Programme, UN Habitat, is the United Nations Agency for Human Settlements. The mission is to promote socially and environmentally sustainable towns and cities with the aim of providing adequate shelter for all. In Rwanda, youth and women constitute a significant number of the population, yet most of them are facing unemployment, lack of necessary education and relevant training, among other things. The Minister of Youth and ICT believes there are challenges facing the youth, but there are also ways to overcome them.
Well, I would say that one of the challenges that faces the youth in Rwanda, as anywhere in the world, is the challenge of access to jobs and employment. And that is, I think, what is visible, but there are causes behind. And I would say that the main causes is access to skills and access to economic opportunities.
In order to help these groups come up with something to do, the Ministry of Youth and ICT, with other partners, tried to set up youth centers around the country. Kimisagara One-Stop Youth Center is a good model of such centers. UN Habitat has been very active in supporting the ministry to introduce these initiatives of one-stop youth center approach. Currently, UN Habitat is providing technical support to run the center, but it is also providing technical support to scale up the model in the framework of what is called YEGO, Youth Empowerment for Global Opportunities. Among other activities UN Habitat has been involved in is to provide necessary materials for the center, like vocational training equipment and ICT lab, as well as training the youth and women on entrepreneurship skills. Such trainings have helped the youth and women to come up with different income-generating activities. Some of them do testify that such trainings help them to develop their skills and are proud of the results.
We started this organization back in 2011, but the initiative came from a training that we had in 2010. That training was a training organized by UN Habitat through its Cities and Climate Change initiative. It was about climate change mitigation and adaptation. We have so far done a lot of projects, and one of them is to empower young people to protect the environment. But now the idea that we're working on is how to protect the environment, how to engage young people in the protection of the environment, but also how do we make profit out of that.
Benimana Ramadan is involved in the movie activities. He got training from Kimisagara Youth Center and was able to form an association called Africa Movie Market, which is composed of about 6 members. He says he is making some profits.
This business is making some profits, considering the short time I have been running this business. Day in, day out, the business is expanding more than it was before. And this is because market for movies is growing big.
All these centers do provide training in different fields, ranging from entrepreneurship, computer skills, among others. Apart from these trainings, One Stop Youth Center provide different services like free HIV tests, access to free internet, and many more. Mucheshimana Seraphine is the VCT coordinator at Kimisagara One Stop Youth Center. She says, what we mainly focus on is to advise the youth on the dangers of HIV/AIDS. That is to say, we teach them on how to use condoms, how HIV/AIDS spreads, we teach them abstinence and being faithful, and we also give counseling services for those living with HIV/AIDS and how they can access antiretroviral drugs for them to live a normal life. At the center, youth can be able to get services provided by Kigali Employment Service Center. Some of these services provided by Kigali Employment Services Center include free internet access, linking the youth with employers, different training, and internship services. According to testimonies by the beneficiaries, government policies to empower the youth economically and the involvement of private sector and other agencies, the future of youth in Rwanda looks bright. Kimisagara One-Stop Youth Center is a good model for the implementation of youth empowerment for global opportunities, YEGO.